Hello there, and welcome to day number 90 on the road to 2000 ELO Rapid series. We are playing with the white pieces, and we're going to go against the Purk. So we got E4, D4 controlling the center. I'm going to bring my knights out as well. Yeah, play this in a way where, not necessarily taking too much advantage of the Purk setup right now, but it's coming. And yeah, here I don't want to rush a pawn push. There's no need to do that. I can just develop a bishop over protect on e4, prepare castling. I'm wondering if maybe c4 is a better square for the bishop. I'm expecting probably the bishop to fianchetto on g7 for them. So let's think about this perhaps. Um, I don't see the harm in putting the bishop on c4. I guess they get b5 with the tempo. Maybe I'll just put it on d3 for now, for the time being. Castle. And yeah, we'll play steady to start the game off. Okay, I can bring the rook to the center. I can bring a bishop out. Um, I don't think there's anything just yet that's concrete in this position so far. I'll just play rook e1. Might as well. They're gonna probably castle soon too. Okay, they're just opening up the center. All right, let's think about this. It looks like if I take, they take back. This looks fine to me. I can choose to go d5. I can choose to not even capture as well. So this is decision time. I think I want to take and then bring a bishop out onto g5. So that's what I'm going to do. We'll take. After knight takes, pawn takes back, and they've got... should I take with the knight? I don't want the knight for the bishop, so I will take with the knight. Pawn takes back. And now I'm thinking bishop g5, hitting the knight to the queen. Let me see if I have any better. The problem is I can't really capitalize on the pin. I can't really add another attacker beyond just the queen. But it looks decent enough. Let's go for it. Why not? If h6 happens, I'll just slide the bishop back. Okay. You played it pretty quickly, so we saw that coming. I wonder if I want to play h4 and allow g5. You know what? I will. Because after g5 here, I'm targeting this pawn. We're maintaining. Whoa, I can't speak English. It's been a while. Maintaining the pin, asking questions out of the black position. Okay, and a castle happens here. All right. So, how do we make progress here? I can try to get a queen trade going. I can maybe play queen f3. Queen f3 I don't love because it doesn't really threaten anything just yet, but it keeps adding pressure. There's something to be said for that. It stops me from ever pushing the f pawn. I guess I don't mind. But where's the concrete idea? I'm gonna have to reroute my knight at some point so I can push these other pawns. But let's go queen f3, and my idea is gonna bring the rook to d1. Also they have bishop here, I guess. In that case, okay, in that case I would have played bishop takes. And we actually induce g5. That feels like it's not a good move. Let's see. They're going to be able to get these pawns steamrolling, though. That might be a bit of a problem. We're going to have to be careful a little bit. Be a little wary. But I do think that they're leaving their king pretty open. Like, as long as I'm not losing any of my pieces, I feel like I should have good chances of capitalizing on the weakened king. Pushing the pawns in front of the king. Yes, you can pressure your opponent's position, but also I feel like it typically leads to opportunities to attack the weakened king. So here I really only have a couple of squares. I can go queen e3, I can go queen e2. I'll go queen e2 just so that, well, actually, I want to keep an eye on this pawn. If I go queen e3, What is the difference? Is there a difference? I don't see a huge difference, to be honest. And I don't have that much time. Let's go queen e3. We're gonna keep an eye on this pawn. Well, they're gonna push this pawn anyways, right? But that's okay. We'll go queen e3, bishop h4 if they push this pawn. Okay. That is not a move I really thought about. Uh, doesn't concern me too much. Let's play rook d1. And, okay, we lost our knight for their bishop. I don't think that's too big of a deal, to be very honest. I still think I'm the one with pressure in this position. Now, let's see how we can capitalize on this. What are the weaknesses? I don't really see any concrete weaknesses right now. So for the time being, trying to think about my pieces and where they're positioned. My knight's not really doing much, but I don't know where I can place it to make it more impactful. I mean, it can't hurt to play bishop e2. Um, this will also help me get my rooks in the game. That'll be nice. There's something like rook d2, rook d1 coming soon. And try to play this. Okay. So can I play h4? Or after h4, should I just play queen e3 or something? Um, I don't need to push my pawns right away. I don't know whether or not that'd be good, but I know I don't need to do it. I just wasted a move playing bishop e2. It'd be silly to go back to c4, but I don't want that to be the reason I don't do it. Um, how about... Yeah, I feel like I should, though. I have e3. Okay, we'll just do this. This feels very flip-floppy, though. I don't love it. b5, bishop b3. A lot of pressure with these pawns. Not enjoying this. Okay, we'll play a4 here. Creates a space for my bishop. Also stops them from pushing a4 themselves. Adding more pressure. This I don't mind. Let her knight away. Although this gets rid of the e3 square as a good square for my queen, so... Oh no, I don't love this. Okay. Uh, um... Bring the knight back. e3 is a possible move. Now we'll try to get queens off. I'm down to 3 minutes on the clock already. Oh my god. It's what happens when I don't play for a while. That's okay. Live and you learn. Um, I don't want the trade. If I go here, they have this as a potential annoying move. So maybe I'll just go rook here. That seems not good. Knight here, on up. Just play rook e1. Outside this rook back. So now I have knight d3 and knight c5, potentially. Okay, now I don't have knight d3 because of this pawn. Play bishop here. And now this bishop's rock solid, and we're able to get the rooks coordinated again. That'll be nice. Okay. Not too sure what that does. Might as well push a pawn. Alright. Go here. I gotta play quickly. I'm gonna talk a little less. I'm just trying to create space right now. He goes here. Oh, that would be actually really annoying. Yeah. Okay. Well. See. Try to go back up this way. A nice move. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this is bad. Um. Okay. We go here. I have bishop here. I'm only down 1 point of material, technically. It feels a lot worse, though, given how advanced their pawns are. Um, so here, rook takes. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, we'll just go this way. Attacking this rook. What does that do? Sends the rook, I guess. Bring the bishop to safety. I don't know, this feels like a really bad move, too. They can just check and then win these pawns. Bishop here would have lost the pawn, though, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do. They don't check right away. Okay, they do check right away. Okay, I have to stop mate. At least this pawn's defended right now. But yeah, once they move their bishop, I don't know how I stop this. Okay. Let me just attack this rook. They're gonna win my bishop, that's okay. I don't really know what else I'm supposed to do. Attacking this bishop now. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Terrible. Well, I really seem to struggle against the Pyrrhic historically. Let's take a look at this one. We got e4 and d6. And after that, taking this out with d4, which is the best move. And here, c6. Don't really know what I'm doing here, so just getting the knights out can't be too bad of an idea. As you see by the edge, it is the top move both times. And now g6 here, preparing to fianchetto all the bishop. Apparently, this is the classical variation of the Pyrrhic, so good to know in case I ever face this over the board. Bishop d3 here is a fine move. Bishop e3 is preferred slightly. Doesn't really matter too much here. And castling is totally fine. So up to now, everything's all right. Everything's okay. Rook e1 is apparently third best move around that. So that's all good, all fine and dandy. And after e5, taking the pawn is also good. All right. So, we got decent opening, but here already it's only plus 0.2. So somewhere along the lines of the first 9 moves or so, I lost some of my advantage. I don't know where exactly that was. I think it was probably with rook e1. If I look here, oh, castling loses a little bit for some reason. I guess you want to play h3 just not to allow the bishop to come out to g4, even though that's not what happened in this game. But yeah, so something happened here where, okay, now it's pretty much equal, but still, this is all right. Bishop g5 is fine as well. h6 happens. I played bishop h4. Apparently this is bad already. And the reason is that I guess you don't want to allow these pawns to come forward. Which, fair enough. I thought that created its own set of weaknesses. I'm sure it does, but I can't really punish or capitalize on the weaknesses. So it's just good for black, I guess, just expanding and having more space. Capitalizing on the weaknesses that are created really depends on black making mistakes, and black played this game to their credit at like 92% accuracy, so hard to do that against an opponent who's playing very well. And here, it's still fine, though. It's still not that bad. Bishop e2 is fine as well. They prefer bishop c4, which I ended up doing afterwards, I think too little too late, just to be able to work with the d file. But this is also fine. The problem is that it's very easy to just defend the pawn on g4, the immediate response. And now here I play bishop c4. So yeah, I dilly-dallied a little bit. Fun word, dilly-dally. With the bishop. And came back to bite me. But here still it's okay. Still we're doing fine. A4 best move as well. And now I think this is the moment where it started to go wrong for me. I played knight e2 pretty quickly. If I just thought about where this knight wants to go, I probably would have realized that knight b1 is the best move. Just because after knight e2, it still becomes a little bit of a struggle getting your knight back in the game. You gotta take 3 moves total. And, you don't really want the knight here because you want to work with a d-file, so, one more extra move. While knight b1, knight d2, knight c4 seems like a solid plan. The knight can't ever be kicked out of c4. It's a nice square. And yeah, I just didn't really take the time to think about it. I played this in like 5 seconds. And now black keeps exerting pressure. Here I play knight c1, get my knight in the game. That's the idea. Queen e3, best move. And, oh, here is actually the big mistake. Okay, interesting. So, the engine really wants me to take back with the pawn. Now, the reason that is because after rook takes, it just becomes an easy target, I guess, for the bishop down the line. And my opponent, once again, finds one of the best moves, which is moving one of the rooks to the d-file. And here, if I take, I mean, I'm in big trouble. If I take here, I'm in huge trouble. There's the back rank maiden that's gonna come in. I gotta stop that somehow. If I try to stop that with, for example, my rook coming back onto the e-file, then rook d2 creates tremendous pressure. And like all my pieces are stuck in the back rank. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't really bring my knight in the game. I can't really move my bishop anywhere that's productive. I'm just completely paralyzed in this position. So, very interesting. I didn't really see rook d2. I just knew that taking would be bad. So I slid the rook back to e1. Best move. And here they played c5. And somehow that is also the best move. I don't really see the point of c5. What's the point of c5? I don't know. I don't know. But my opponent found it. Huh. I guess it's discouraging knight d3. I guess that's the idea, because now c5, knight d3, then c4 comes in, and boom. So maybe that's why. but my opponent finds it, and then c4, and the pressure is just too much to surmount. And here is the fatal mistake, 92. I could have played on with maybe knight d3. By going knight, also, why did I go 92? I don't really understand this move for myself either. It's not really going anywhere. But yeah, and then I missed a really, really nice idea to give full credit to my opponent. This bishop h6 followed up by bishop d2 is really, really nice. And yeah, I can't really do much here at all. So kudos to my opponent. And I'm down in exchange, but soon enough I'll be down much more. Yeah, and then this is just not much to do here. So tough result. It's okay. Got to get more practice in. It's been a little laid back for me in recent days. Coming back from being sick, I'm still a little like it's not going away. You guys can hear it in my nose. It's terrible. And then also just spending time with some folks, and haven't really been putting the studying in too much. I gotta get on it. I gotta get on it. I gotta make no excuses for myself. And that starts today. So I'll be going on stream later today. And I'll also be going back to doing some studying. I have a classical game tomorrow. And let's see if we can start to gain a little bit of momentum. I feel like it's been stagnant for a long time now. And gotta change something. Gotta figure out something. See if we're able to do it. If you enjoy these videos, I'm gonna be posting them every day from now on. Again, so make sure to subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss out on the videos. And drop a like, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. And I'll be back soon. Take care of yourselves. Have a nice day.